Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Virgo sun sign, Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies and see how this reading ties to a situation which you're experiencing right now or something which has been on your mind. Go through the reading and then see what guidance you would like to apply to your own situation or experience. Let us start Virgo's reading. We will start by taking a look at your recent past, where you're coming from, which is the King of Wands. Fiery energy Virgo, feeling very inspired, enthusiastic, or probably having met somebody who is like that, very enterprising, one of those go-getters. Either it's your energy or you have met somebody like that. You got Four of Wands, or maybe you've just got married to somebody like this, or you have committed to somebody like this in a relationship, or it could even be, I could take it in any scenario, because everybody is at a different juncture. So even if it relates to profession, if it relates to work, if it relates to relationship, friendship, whatever it is, you've met somebody who's very inspiring, very enthusiastic. He's like he or she is like, very very attractive. They've got this really magnetic energy which kind of draws everybody towards them. And some of you, if it is a romantic relationship, you would like to get married, you're thinking about getting married, you're thinking about committing. Those of you at the work front would feel that it would be a good idea to associate with them if they've put forth a proposal for work or any kind of a collaboration. But it just seems that Virgo, you are pretty much taken up by somebody who's very very attractive and very very enthusiastic, very passionate kind of a person, right? But this can cause a lot of conflict, Virgo, because when you have the King of Wands energy, right, it is somebody who can be very dominating also, because that is why the King of Wands energy is such that the person is very self-assured, very confident, oozing with self-confidence. But it can easily border on getting pompous. It can get a border on getting dominating, having things their way, because they feel that they have the confidence, so they can do anything. And in that process, they kind of overlook everybody else's ideas. They overlook the fact that other people need to be there, especially when it comes to a team effort, when it comes to a relationship. So initially, the spark of energy is very attracting. You do get drawn to them, but then they are in the habit of having it their way, because that is what you get drawn to, that this person is so self-confident, so self-assured, they talk so well, and you get impressed by them. But it can border on to that, which can cause conflict. So just be a little careful about this person you have met, or if you have been feeling this energy of being very confident and doing whatever you can. Just make sure it doesn't lead to a conflict. You need to take into account the other person's point of view as well. So if you have been feeling like that, do be considerate about other person. And if you have come across somebody who is like that, be a little careful, because they are the kinds who would not take to suggestions very well. They want to have things their way. They're very dominating. They can become dominating depending on other factors. But your reading shows that things, either you, if you have been like that, or the other person, there is bound to be a bit of a conflict, difference of opinion. Because if you are in your energy, you don't want to accommodate another person. And if you've met somebody like that, they are so full of themselves that they wouldn't want to see anything. They feel that they have the best ideas, the best solutions, the best way of doing things, and don't take into account other people's input, right? So you need to be a little careful of that such a situation doesn't arise. All right, because right, because this energy is very dominating. You've got Seven of Swords. There is something about them, something about not them, the other person. There is something about the other person. They are not they're not coming clean. The fact is that when you talk so much, you're you should not be all talk. You should be able to show some work which is which correlates with the way you speak. So it's, there are some people who can only talk, create fancy images, you get so inspired and enthused about the way they speak that you believe everything is possible. But you need to be wary with these kind of people, because sometimes they have this gift of gab, but they are not true to their word. This is a card of being dishonest. This is a card of a liar, somebody who's not an honest person, right? So if you have met somebody like this, Virgo, be a little careful that this person could be taking you for a ride. They could be creating an image through their words, through their energy, and which is very fascinating. You get taken in, and there could be a fight because you do not see that they are being dishonest. They are not true to their word. They will not live up to their word. Their word and the way they talk is only to enchant people, to create a very nice image. You get so drawn to it, you get so magnetized towards that particular energy. But that is all this person has. They're going to, it's quite likely that they will take you for a ride, and the moment you discover that, there's going to be a conflict, right? What is your guidance, Virgo? Six of coins. Take one step at a time. Take one step at a time. Don't believe them completely. Don't take their word blindly. Just see if it would be a good idea if you see that start with, if they have said something to you, just wait for the first thing which actually materializes and manifests. Sorry, my god, I am speaking a little fast today. So I think the energy is really coming quickly. Six of coins. This is a card of pentacles. So this card is saying that let them show you what they have been talking about. This is the first card which is of earth energy, which is the practical energy, which is the manifest energy. This is all energy. Wands. It's all about energy so far. Let them show you what their energy can do. Let them show what that energy can give you something in hand. Even if it is a relationship, right? I'll just give you an example. If you've met somebody who's like really this person you're so drawn to, they've got so much energy, such attractive energy. But and if they're promising you commitment, because Four of Wands is commitment. So if they said that yes, I will marry you, we should get married, it would be so nice. They presenting a very rosy picture of what life will be when you're married. But have they even done something? That is the pentacle. Have they even done something which reinforces all their words and all their energy? Have they given you some token which shows that yes, they are going to be true to their word and they are going to honor the commitment, and they genuinely looking at marriage along with you, or they're just playing you along? Similarly, in a business relationship, a business proposal, somebody has presented an idea which looks really good, very, very promising, and they are wanting, they are saying that I'm going to commit to this. You also come on board. But you need to see before you invest your money and you also make a commitment. Do they have any proof that, their previous ideas have done well, their previous proposals have done well? That is what you need to watch for. That would be your first sign if this person is honest or dishonest. If they're going to live up to their picture, or they are going to, it's just an illusion. Watch out for that, Virgo. Just watch out for that. And what is your course of action? You have got Page of Wands. Yes, you are very enthusiastic about it. You would like to give it a try. By all means, give it a try. But only try out and only wait till the time they have brought something for you. Page of Wands also talks of, be wary of, not be wary, but be aware of other messages and other information you get regarding this thing, regarding this person, what they're talking about. Be open. It's a creative time, no doubt. But I would say take things with a pinch of salt for now. Wait for something to manifest. Wait for whatever they are promising you. See if it is actually happening also. Or is it only talk? Is it only energy? It's only enthusiasm, only happiness, only a rosy picture. Page of Wands is going ahead with a creative proposal, but you need to see the first step manifesting for yourself before you proceed with that. It also talks of getting messages from other sources regarding this entire thing. So just be open to that as well, right? And what is your outcome? You have got Seven of Wands. Yes, it would be a good idea, to hold on to things for a while, to proceed slowly, to also make sure that you are that your word also counts. It's like, if it's going to be, it's definitely a team effort, right? Whatever it is, relationship, work, anything, friendship, it has to be a team effort. And here with the 7 of Wands, you need to see that you have a 50% stake and the other person has a 50% stake. It has to be 50-50. It's not this person all the way, because there are chances that you are going to feel sidelined. That is why this 7 of Wands has come about, that you need to be assertive, you need to stand your ground, you need to be very focused on yourself and your role in this entire thing, Virgo. Don't just get swept away by what this person is saying. You need to be you need to make sure that you occupy half that space. You need to see that whatever this person is promising, something along those lines actually comes in hand. You can see it happening before you proceed, because I have got this, the moment the 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, these kind of cards come out, you need to be very careful. So don't commit completely right now. Wait for something concrete to show up with whatever this person is talking about before you can proceed further, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. See something coming up, you have to tell the person, you have to see, you have to wait for this kind of physical manifestation to come from their end before you can proceed with this. So just maintain your stand of seeing things actually materializing at some level before you proceed, and before you commit, and before you give in to this entire proposal. So you've got your guidance, Sun. So it is probably talking about somebody, it is slightly immature energy, right? It is, or it could be, if anybody is watching, whoever's watching this, it could be, this entire situation could be playing out with somebody who is younger to you, who comes in that Sun category, even a younger brother, I would say. So if you do know somebody, a male, a male who's much younger to you experiencing this, it would be a good idea to share this reading with them. Or on the other hand, it could also be that this person is someone who's very young, who's very immature, who only talks about it but has very little practical experience of things. See how it is fitting in your situation, Virgo. Oh, you've got a situation of walking away. So there is something unhealthy about this situation, which we even saw, from the 7 of Swords and 5 of Wands. So, if you've already got your indication that, this is not something which is going to, bear results, it would be a good, and you've already picked up on this, because I always feel that, everyone is at a different timeline regarding the energy. So if you've already experienced something that that something is amiss with this person, or something is amiss with this entire situation, it's best to walk away from here right now. And if you are still in the phase where you are doubting it, it would be a good idea to go for some walks, regular walks, because nature will communicate to you during your walk. Sometimes thoughts clear up when we are out in nature and walking, right? There is something unhealthy about the situation, 100%. It is not a clear-cut situation. It is not oozing with good energy for sure. There is some fetid energy in this. Practice. So you need to so some of you you really need to practice moving away from unhealthy situations if you feel that something is unhealthy about this. The other, for some of you, you really need to practice your skills and to develop your own strength before you can partner with somebody. All these three messages don't seem to be at connected very very deeply, but at a surface level it says that walk away from immaturity, practice on your own strengths and abilities, work hard, which is also the 7 of Wands. You need to be assertive about your relationships, you need to be assertive about your partnerships. You really need to put in effort to hone your skills, to work with your talents, and not given to people when they present a nice image, a very inspiring image, and you feel that yes, I have a little knowledge, but this person seems to have a lot more knowledge, so let me trust this person. No, you need to work on yourself before you can trust another person wholeheartedly and the whole way. So just focus on yourself, focus on what you are getting, see if something is coming out of it before you can really move in. And if you feel nothing is coming out of it right now, it would be a good idea to walk away. Just see how you stand regarding this particular situation, what you have experienced. Have you just experienced it? Are you in the midst of experiencing such a situation? Or you're towards almost coming out of there, where you have realized that this person is not living up to their word. So then it would be a good time to walk away for people who are in the midst of this energy, or who are towards the end of this energy. People who have just stepped into it, you will need to be cautious, because this person doesn't really come out the way they project themselves. Rightly, sorry, Virgo. So that is your reading, and I hope you liked the reading. Thank you for watching.